Good morning, everyone. We are heading to the airport. I have a 3-day trip today. It is Friday, October 2nd. Happy October. So today I have 3 legs to Cleveland, where I have a short overnight. And then, but our first leg is Dallas. Right now, because of our situation, we're not doing service on short flights. So I believe Dallas falls into that criteria. So we'll try to get some footage. I am flying A position, which is our lead position. Gonna have my own galley, be up front, greet everybody when they come on board, make all the announcements, all the fun stuff that has changed. So this is my first time flying A since I've been back from our little leave that I had over the summertime. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm gonna have a great crew that I'm flying with. I've never flown with any of them. I am the senior one on the trip. So yeah, let's go have some fun. All right, I will check in with you on the other side. Alrighty, everyone, I am on the plane. We have actually just worked our first flight into Dallas. We have about an hour on the ground here, so my crew has actually jumped off to get some food and coffee, I think. I'm gonna stay back until one of them gets back, and then I will probably adventure into the terminal and see what I can find. I might do a Starbucks, I don't know. I did do a coffee this morning when I woke up. I had to get up at like 6 a.m. Our check-in was 7:25, our report time, our check-in in Austin. Yeah, so one flight down, it was a really good flight, really nice passengers. We had 103, and this aircraft holds normally 175 passengers. So I'm glad that we were in the hundreds at least. We still block the middle seat, so yeah, making us a little bit of money there. This next flight has about the same, and we're going Dallas to Denver, and then we're working Denver to Cleveland. And we have a shorter overnight tonight. I think it's like 12 and a half hours. I still say that's on the shorter end of the spectrum, only because by the time you get to the hotel, you've lost an hour. I sign us in and all that stuff. Our lead flight attendant is responsible for the sign-in sheet for the flight attendants when we do arrive at the hotel. So by the time we get to our room, we've lost about an hour, and then you have to account for an hour in the morning for lobby and such. So, you know, setting everything out, getting everything prepared for tomorrow's, and then you have the fact that you have to get up and get ready in the morning. So you probably have a solid 8 hours of downtime on a 12 and a half hour overnight, and that'll be enough time for me to get some rest, which is what I plan on doing tonight. I do not think that the kitchen is actually opened in Cleveland, but I did bring my own food. I have a rotisserie chicken, some veggies, some yogurt, and then I have emergency can of chicken from Sam's Club, and also I have oatmeal that's maple brown sugar. So I do have that as a backup if all else fails. But I'm gonna stop talking, and that is the update. So my D flight attendant just got back, so now I can step off the aircraft officially. So let's go into the terminal and see what we can find. I have made it to my hotel room. It wasn't bad. We worked Austin, Dallas, Dallas, Denver, Denver, Cleveland. And then we have our 12.5-hour overnight, and then we're doing 4 legs to Albany, New York tomorrow. Yeah, I think we do Baltimore, Boston, Baltimore, Albany, something like that. And then we had good passengers. I mean, it was a really good day of flying. It was a little bumpy coming into Cleveland. It was a little bumpy going into Denver and leaving Denver, but that's always to be expected. I'll show you the room, but there's really not much to it. It's your standard hotel room. And what is a good room tour without a view? We lobby at 5:30 in the morning, so in 11.5 hours, I have to be downstairs. So I'm sure I'm going to be crawling into one of my 2 beds here shortly, and I'm going to watch maybe a movie or Hulu or Netflix or something and just chill. So I will check in with y'all before bed. Alrighty, my update is I just finished ironing. I had some dinner, got some chicken wings, have everything set out for tomorrow. It is 8:30 local. I'm getting up at 4:30 a.m. for a 5:30 a.m. lobby. I am going to shower so I can shower and just kind of relax. So I wanted to come on one last time, and yeah, I just made some sleepy time tea. I'm really excited to get tomorrow. This is my first 3-day back to work. I've only done 2 days, and I had reserve last month and I didn't get used for my reserve blocks. So yeah, trying to get back in the groove of things, and we'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning. I don't know how bright I will be and how bright it'll be outside, because I'm sure it'll be dark still, and I probably won't have all my caffeine. So but I will see you then. Good morning. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Jumped up, started the coffee maker, and now I'm making my second cup of coffee because my hefty little coffee mug reusable container can hold about 2 cups of the Keurig coffee, so I am working on brewing the second one now. I've just been watching some news and trying to ease into getting out of the bed and actually getting ready for work. Yeah, I'm actually wearing my Herb Kelleher, the founder of our AIrlines, t-shirt. This is the aircraft number that is named after Herb. So on that note, y'all, I need to get up and get going because it is 5 a.m. and we have to be downstairs for lobby. Our van time is at 5:30 a.m. So I will get everything together and I will see you then. So, we made it to Baltimore fine, Cleveland to Baltimore. Then we worked Baltimore to Boston, and we have a little issue with the plane, so they needed to call contract maintenance. We don't have maintenance in all of our cities we service, so they have to call contract maintenance. So this could be something that can get resolved in an hour, or it could be something that would be resolved in a couple of hours, or change aircrafts. So pretty much just on standby right now, kind of just waiting to see what's gonna happen in the interim. So kind of gathered up all my items and just chilling in the passenger seat, just waiting to see what we're gonna do. That's all you can do, right? So we have 2 more flights. We're gonna do one flight down to Baltimore and then a flight Baltimore up to Albany. So I tried getting some footage of New York, but I wasn't able to because of service. So hopefully on our way back down, we can get some footage of it. It is clear out there. It was not bumpy. I don't even know if there was a cloud in the sky. It looks like it's absolutely clear. Well, I am checked into my hotel room here in Albany. We finished our 4 legs. Got some footage of downtown Boston and New York. It was off to aircraft left on our way back down to Baltimore. Somewhere in transit, I actually had a water bottle burst in my bag, and my vlogging camera is wet, so I have it over there on the table drying out. Travis said to take it apart and take the battery out and try to put it in a sunny spot and a warm spot, so that's the best I could do on the overnight. Tomorrow I'll put it on the windowsill. So I will be vlogging the rest of this trip on my phone. I'm sorry if the quality is not as good, but we gotta make do with what we have. I will do a room tour here in a minute. I did change because I had to take everything out of my backpack and wipe everything down. There was water all inside my backpack. So I did that, and I decided to go ahead and change. So this hotel, first of all, when we landed in Albany, there were troopers and state health representatives that were waiting right as you exited through the security. And they were trying to talk to us, and then they're like, oh, you guys are crew, you're fine. Everybody else was filling out their health statements. We didn't have to do that as crew. You still have to quarantine from certain states for 2 weeks, 14 days, flying into New York. But we're exempt from that because we're flight crew. So, yeah, we got to the hotel. The restaurant is open. It opened up at 3 o'clock. It is now 4 here, local. We did have to get our bags of coffee and everything from a cart in front of the check-in desk, so that was a little bit different. The gym is open at this hotel. However, you're only allowed to have, I think it was 3 guests or 4 guests at a time, and for 30-minute increments for not longer than 2.5 hours, and then they have to clean it all and sanitize it. So they are definitely trying to stay on top of it. I applaud them for doing that. I just wiped down my bag and sanitized it, so that's done. I'm going to iron, and then I'm going to get some food myself, and I'm pretty much probably just going to relax and watch TV, kind of like what I did yesterday. This trip, it's long days, but it pays well, so I'm not going to complain. We had a little situation earlier, and I did tweak my back, so I kind of want to just take it easy and make sure I don't overdo it. But yeah, that is the update. But I will do a quick room tour. Don't judge me because there is stuff in the room, but yeah, I had a little situation. So let's do a room tour. I'm going to iron, and then we will go get some food. So I normally just get like chicken wings or something very simple, and tonight I did not. I ordered chicken parmesan, and also it came with penne pasta, and I added a Bloody Mary. So I'm sure I'm gonna be swollen tomorrow on the plane. Anybody that flies knows when you consume that much sodium, it can make you swell up while you fly. So, or if you've enjoyed like a Bloody Mary on the plane, a lot of passengers like to drink the tomato juice or a Bloody Mary mix. Obviously, there's a lot of sodium, so I'm going to dig into my food while it's hot. I'm going to watch Medea Boo 2 or whatever it's called, Tyler Perry's movie. It's on USA Network, so I'm going to watch that, eat my food, and I will check in with you all afterwards. I feel like I officially have had a day, which ended in me taking a hot shower, and the steam caused the alarm to go off at 8:45 p.m. local. We lobby at 5:30 a.m. So my other crew members are in the rooms next to me on both sides, so I'm sure it woke them up if they were asleep, or it bothered them thinking that there was a fire. So that sucks. I will apologize up and down. I will pay their van tip tomorrow. I'll buy them coffee, whatever they want. I feel really bad. I'm tired, ready to climb into bed and get some sleep. 4:30 is gonna come sooner than later. It's already 9:30, so good night, and I'll see y'all